This is Be Inspired. So nice to have you on the show. Hello, this is Be Inspired. It's always so good to have you on the show. This show is all about entrepreneurship, it's all about youth empowerment, it's all about creating multiple streams of income, job creation, wealth creation. We hope to inspire you, motivate you, encourage you, and above all, challenge you to take that very first and bold step towards starting your own business. We hope that by hearing the successful entrepreneurs that we feature in this program, share their experiences, talk about how they started their own and grew their businesses, that you would gain some inspiration to take that first bold step towards starting your own business. We're looking at contributing our own quota towards increasing our gross domestic product by ensuring that everybody is empowered, is employed one way or the other, and that way we're creating wealth, we're ensuring that money is circulating in our own economy, and that way we help to improve the society. My name is Iquo, and right about now we're going to take a short break. When we return, you get to meet our sixth guest on the show. Thank you for staying tuned. Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. My name is still Iquo, and this is still Be Inspired. Like I said earlier on, this show is all about entrepreneurship, and today we have a very, very successful entrepreneur right here with us. I want to introduce him briefly, and then I'll let him introduce himself, talk more about himself and his business. We have here in the studio Mr. Ime Victor Bassi. He is the MD, CEO of Imaginations Events. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. All right, so can you please introduce yourself, talk more about yourself and the business that you do, everything basically about your business.
Okay, my name is Ime Victor Bassi, just like you have rightly introduced me. I come from Akwa Ibom State,
Okay.
the University of Washington to be precise. From a family of 6, I grew up in Uyo, nursery school, primary school, secondary school, university, and I've also had experiences in some other courses across the country and outside the country as regards what I do today. Yes, I sit on Imaginations and Events Outfit Limited, and we are service providers. We are into events, all forms of events. We tackle from the pins to disposables. We also help to interpret the desired event of our clients. Most especially, we are very much known in weddings. We help to interpret the wedding theme of our clients. We help to bring into physical the ideas in which our client try to share with us, the ideas in which they try to let us understand what they need. We go into our working table, we try to cross our T's, to dot our I's, and to make sure that the day comes as planned. You know, and we are situated at number 79 Dotumbo Street in New York, State. But we also do interstate weddings. We go outside Akwa Ibom to work.
Oh, really?
Yes, sure. We've worked in Lagos, we've worked in Asaba, we've worked in Enugu.
That's interesting.
We've worked in Abuja, we've worked in Jos, we've worked in a couple of places. All what you need to do is just to dial us, go to our website, you know, and maybe email us and let us know what you want. Follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and all of that.
You're everywhere. It's fantastic.
So that's all we need so that we can also be able to meet up with your own needs and provide what you actually want us to provide for you.
Okay, so why did you decide to go into this particular line of business?
Okay, first and foremost, I would say mine is passion driven.
Okay.
Good, because I read theater arts in school. I did diploma in theater arts, major in costume and makeup. Then I did theater administrative management. That was my major and all of that. But then again, I think I was very passionate about events. Not just events. I have always been, I'd always been trying to get things done the way it ought to be, properly arranged, properly done, and exactly. Scattered places irritates me.
I've actually been to your office and it's very beautiful. I was admiring the whole thing.
Thank you. You know, so like I said, I had been into it right from when I was a child.
Okay.
Apparently, my mom had been an interior decorator. So I used to follow her around when she's going to handle her jobs, trying to do some stuff in people's house and all of that. So I kind of grew into the likeness of interior. And then again though, like I said, if I enter a place and the place is so scattered, I develop allergies immediately.
So you want to put things right.
Yes, so all of that, I just had to like started trying to know how to put things right, trying to make sure that things are being done properly. Like my other siblings in the house, most of them know that okay, Ime will just want to come and keep this thing straight.
Organized.
Organized, exactly. So it had been something born out of passion. Exactly.
All right. Now this show, we talk about entrepreneurship. We talk about talent development. That means one is to look inwards to discover those talents that you have and begin to develop them. Then you use them for the good of the society and obviously for your own self. And that's exactly what Mr. Ime Victor Basi has done. Well done, sir. Okay, for me as an entrepreneur, I'm always very concerned about, you know, when you have a business idea, you have the talents, you want to start up something, how do you actually go about raising funds to start this business? So how was that experience for you?
For me though, in every business I believe that in every business there has to be ups and downs. I had my own trials, I had my own downs. There were periods which I need to go about begging people to assist me, to just give me the opportunity to just showcase my talent.
Did they attend to you?
Well, in some cases, most would look at me with disdain. What is this one coming to do? What does it even know? You know, but then again, I had this inner push inside me. Never give up on your God-given talents. This is what I know God had deposited in me. And all I needed to do was to drop all forms of the shyness, all forms of pride. I just had to go down. I just had to bring myself down to go through the rudiments which other business people had gone through. Like I've had to read stories or read biographies or autobiographies of successful business people in Nigeria. And I know that they did not just wake up and all those things drop from the sky. Exactly. They started from somewhere. I had to go through that same process. Okay. I had to go through that same drills.
So you did what you had to do.
So I had to do what, like I would say, I had paid my dues.
Okay.
There were times which I had to hold my bag, go under the rain, go on top of bikes, just to make sure I get to where I wanted. And number two is when I remember the inner part of me, I remember where I come from. Okay. Determining where I was going to wasn't really a problem. All I needed to do was just to stay focused, was just to believe in God, was just to be determined that yes, I can. You know, so having gone through all those process and having tried to save money, you know, I was really saving money. I didn't have a bank account, but I'm going to make something, I had a saving box, a very big saving box.
That is a culture that, you know, most people, they know they should, but it's very difficult. Personally, saving money, because you need to do things. So how did you, you had that discipline to save money?
I had a saving box.
Okay.
And that saving box was hid under my bed in my room.
And nobody knew about it?
Nobody knew where the saving box was because I had to use clothes to cover it up.
Okay.
Do you understand? These were days where 5,000 was a very big amount of money, and I was just go, please, just help me. 3,000, okay. I just need to go and buy. Those days were the rains of balloons.
Okay.
You know, so balloons were going for like 200 naira. I could just get balloons, get some strips of ribbon, just try to create something out of it, then keep the rest. But I was really, really saving funds.
Wow.
At some point, when I now had to open my saving box, I realized that I had over 200,000 naira saved inside the box.
Interesting.
And I had to go do my first bank account opening.
Okay.
So it has been a gradual process. People now started seeing what I was doing.
That you were serious about it.
That I was very serious about it. I did not just allow it to enter into my head. Okay. Do you understand? The thing did not just start falling. Until one day when God decided to bless me, you know, I started going for courses, I started doing my research work, I started doing correspondence courses online. I started fiddling with computers when I was quite small. I was still in school though, but I could find myself leaving my main course study of work in theater department, go into the library or go to computer system, trying to research for other people that are into events, the likes of Newtons and David, the likes of Preston Bailey, and all of that. So these are the people that really inspired me. When I read their story, when I know how they started, I just told myself, I said, look, yes, I can. I always have that word come into my ears, yes, amen, you can. Fantastic. Just give yourself a push. Fantastic. And that was it.
Wow, so many things Mr. Amen Victor Basi has shared with us. I had passion, I had determination, believe in God, that push, that inner drive. Don't ever give up. Fantastic. So we'll take a short break right now. When we return, we will continue with this conversation. Thank you for staying with us. Thrills and Thrives magazine, 4th edition, is out there in the market. You can get a copy with the vendors in Lagos, in Abuja, in Rio, in Ekiti, everywhere in Nigeria. We are just flooding the market with Thrills and Thrives magazine. If you cannot get a copy, please get in touch with us at www.thrillsandthrivesmagazine.com. You can call our number 0802-222-8013 or 0816-310-1341. And you can see this very special individual that is on the cover. Now, you just get your copy, go through it, and then drop your comments. On our Facebook, you can visit us at www.facebook.com/kijc.net, and you get to drop your comments there. And it's just 500 naira. You can't believe that. It's so incredible. For all the content and the quality that you're getting, just 500 naira. So go out there and get a copy. Thank you for the support, and God bless you. We're glad to have you back with us on the show. Thank you for staying tuned. We're still having the studio Mr. Ime Victor Basi, MD CEO of Imaginations and Events, and he shared his very wonderful experience with us. He's talked about how he had to go online, he had to do a lot of research, he had to really learn about the business, and that's why he is doing so well. And it's so important as an entrepreneur to take this same path that he has done, and I hope that you're learning something from hearing him talk about his experience. Thank you so much. In fact, I have been thoroughly inspired by your story. Okay, so looking at what you do, I know that there are a lot of other people or some other people doing the same thing. So you're talking about the competition. What do you think about the competition, and how do you deal with it?
Wow. Yeah, I believe that there will be no growth in business without being faced with competitors. Competition makes the business sweeter. Competition keeps you on your toes. It makes you want to be the one on top of every other person. In Rio, let me say that when we started initially, though, we had few of us that was dabbling into the business. Some people felt, okay, because the man is making so much money, let me also plan and make money out of the whole thing. But now I would say yes, we have a handful of other events planners. Each one trying to outsmart each one trying to do things that others will not really be able to do, each one trying to go above board. For me, I'm a wild thinker.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a wild thinker. I think outside the box.
Okay.
I do a lot of research, and I try to carve a niche for myself. I don't usually like being so monotonous. Okay, anyone that walks into my hall that I'm handling an event, they will like, oh, this is Imaginations. No, it doesn't make it look nice.
Oh.
Because
so you don't like to be predictable.
I don't like to be predictable. I don't like to replicate what I've done before for other people. Even when clients come to me and like, I like what you did for so and so person, can you help me do the same thing? I said, well, I will try to do the same thing, but then again, there has to be some
additional touch.
Additional touch, exactly. Something that would be different from what other people saw. Exactly. So competition is nice. I love competition. It makes me to stay on top. It keeps me on my toes. It makes me know that, oh look, don't allow this person to outsmart you or to do it better than you do. You have to keep staying on top. It drives me crazy. Oh. It makes me to be on top of my game.
Fantastic. I know some people are afraid of the competition, so it's good to hear that it actually drives you.
Yeah, it drives. Competition is good. There is no way you can stop it. If you do not have competitors, then it means you keep doing the same thing all over and all over. And
you won't be innovative.
Get tired of you. You will not be creative. But when you know that, oh, Mr. A is also doing events, he's also doing the same thing, and you're like, what is he going to do this time around? Let me try to do something that is better than what he's going to do. Let me just maintain my pace.
Let nobody comes into it. You understand? So it also allows your contemporaries to also wonder what they are what they are up to.
Okay.
You know, so the essence of competition in
healthy,
business is very healthy. You know, but it gets to a point where it becomes very stupid. For instance, here in Uyo, we have a lot of bad mouthing, backstabbing. People are going around telling people, don't go to my nation, it's too expensive, it's a government person, all of that. It doesn't really matter. I work with personality. I work with my client's personality. I look at my client. I ask, the first question I ask is, what is your guest strength? Who are the caliber of things that you are expecting? So I look at the personality involved in a particular event, and I try to interpret your event based on your personality. The thing I will do for Iquo is not what I will do for Atom.
Okay.
Iquo has a different vision about how she wants her wedding to look like. Atom has a different vision about how he wants her wedding to look like. And Iquo is expecting more of the government people, the governors, the ministers, and all of that. So I have to try to fit in Iquo's wedding to befit the status of the crowd that is actually going to have. Atom is like a low-class budget, you know, just try to be there, just try to manage me. And I also try to make sure that Atom's wedding, you know, ranges within what she wants.
And it's